Chelsea respond very well to the loss against Liverpool last week by beating Newcastle deservedly 2-1 at the bridge to jump into the fourth spot, of course. Actually, to jump on the third spot, if I'm not mistaken, waiting for the Arsenal-Liverpool game later. What a performance by Cole Palmer. Absolutely amazing. Nicholas Jackson started the game on fire. I thought he had a brilliant game. We'll talk about the performances, but they respond. And Cole Palmer in a big game against a team that is very, very well balanced at some point. Newcastle looked very good. Brilliant passes, of course. We'll talk about that as well. But before we go on, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments about the game. Turn on the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure, of course, to check out our live shows that we do daily, of course, regarding the games. And we'll talk about the Premier League and other topics as well in world football. But we have to start with the dynamic duo, of course, Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. I thought Cole Palmer was absolutely amazing, but I don't want to forget about Nicholas Jackson in the beginning of the game, causing so much trouble for the Newcastle defense, turning Dan Burn twice or three times at the halfway line and creating dangerous chances in the beginning of the game. Of course, he topped it with scoring of the first goal, which is all I can say. It was a masterclass by Enzo Maresca in the turnover by Newcastle. They pick up the ball and Cole Palmer with a pass that is from deep down in his half, all the way inch perfect to Pedro Neto on the left. And to be honest with you, Pedro Neto made the hard work so quick, mesmerizing at that left side. He was amazing on the left side. And of course, he went past Fabian Schär, and before that, Livramento took him by speed, and then the cross on the ground to Nicholas Jackson, who all he had to do is be in the right place at the right time. But the goal, it has to be given to the Cole Palmer guy, because we cannot just deny that Cole Palmer, to be honest, that pass was absolutely ridiculously good. Ridiculously good by that pass. Of course, he topped it by that second goal in the second half. Within 45 seconds of the second half, they were up again. We're going to talk about the goal that they conceded in the first half. Another mistake from the defense. The line was not great. Twice no coverage on Isak inside the 18. Had a tap in from Lewis Hall's cross on that left side. The line was not great. Chelsea's defense, they need a bit of an experience. They need a bit of a center back that can lead the line. Reece James played as a left back today. Looked very, very good. But they need, I don't think Fofana is it, to be honest. I think Levi Colwill didn't have a bad game. Had a good game. But I think Fofana is too rash in his tackles, too rash in his decisions. And genuinely, I think Chelsea, in the January transfer window, they need to go out and get an experienced center back. I'm not saying at 30 years old. I'm saying at 28, at 27 years old, that can change the fortune of this defense. But it's all about the attack. It is all about Pedro Neto. It's all about Cole Palmer. Because we doubted him a little bit because he was non-existent. And rightfully so, he was non-existent in the Liverpool game last weekend. But today, reality speaking, he was absolutely out of this world with his passing, control of the game. And I want to touch on a couple of points. Lavia, Caicedo, and Cole Palmer, after they scored in the first half, it looked like Chelsea were in control until they conceded the goal from Alexander Isak. But I thought Chelsea were a little bit in control. They slowed the game down. They still had control in Newcastle's half. They pinned them back. They couldn't get the second. They had a couple of opportunities, couple of chances, but they couldn't get the second goal to kill off the game at that time. And they allowed Newcastle to come back into the game. But Enzo Maresca, without a shadow of a doubt, is doing a fantastic job. A great job, Enzo Maresca, that I'm looking at it and I'm like, you must be really doing something right. Everyone that doubted you, Enzo Maresca, they are now in the mud. to be honest. Absolutely in the mud. Look at just how Nicholas Jackson has improved. Look at how Nicholas Jackson has improved. Pedro Neto's assist, of course, and Nicholas Jackson with the finish, but also the link-up play. 6 goals and 3 assists, as Fabrizio Romano said, in 9 games in the Premier League, 9 GA, going a percentage of a 100 conversion rate in terms of like delivering every game. So 100. His conversion rate has improved from last season. We had this conversation about him versus Kai Havertz, which is which. It's very close at the moment. However, Nicholas Jackson is improving to is proving to be someone that is improving week in, week out. Yes, he started the season with missing a couple of chances against Manchester City. However, absolutely brilliant performance by him. Looked amazing. Nicholas Jackson today, I think he was absolutely amazing. But the one is Cole Palmer. And also, I want to honorable mention today to Moises Caicedo. Every freaking where on the pitch, Moises Caicedo. Everywhere. Dispossessed the opposition in their half. Passing was good. Building from the back was good. He was so good, Moises Caicedo today. I liked his game today. I thought he was absolutely everywhere on the pitch. Fantastic performance. Also, Pedro Neto terrorized the right-hand side of Newcastle with Livramento. He was going right at him every time he gets the ball, which is something that you like to see from your winger. Of course, there is Jadon Sancho on the bench. Modric now is coming into the fold. But Pedro Neto deserved a start. And without a shadow of a doubt, we know that he is going to be the starting left wing for Chelsea because he's so quick. He's so direct. He is so effective, Pedro Neto. For coaches, they like to have these type of players that provide something else, provide something completely different. Maybe Madueke need to step his game up a little bit on the right side. But Chelsea looked very balanced today with Malo Gusto on the right. The only thing that I'm a little bit hesitant to actually say that it's 100% improved is the defense a little bit. It has improved. However, I still think that they need a center back, of course, along with a goalkeeper, because again, Sanchez, even though he had a couple of saves, is shaky again in the distribution. Not great in the distribution. He wasn't good in his passing. I thought his positioning was not fantastic. They need a top goalkeeper as well. But at the end, I think Chelsea's attack is lethal. And they can win against like 15 or 16 out of the teams that they play. So for me, I'm back in Chelsea for top 4. Of course, I won't forget about Aston Villa, but Chelsea, fantastic coach team, of course. Cole Palmer today was absolutely amazing. Nicholas Jackson. And we'll see. They face... Who do they face? They face Man United away next game. I will tip them for a win, to be honest, away at Old Trafford. Man United, who lost today against West Ham with the absolutely robbery of a penalty, to be honest. However, good performance by Chelsea. Waiting for the result of Arsenal to see if they are third or not. Make sure to like the video if you are still here. Like the video, subscribe, and also make a comment after the video about what you think I said right or wrong, you agree or disagree. We'll see you guys soon. We're out of here, people.